Yo guys, Clemens here. A lot of people have been telling me, nice tour, I want to do that as well, what gear should I bring? This is the topic I want to talk about in today's video, and I want to tell you about the mistakes I made so you won't have to make them. So let's start off with this backpack. It's a simple backpack, 40 liters backpack. You can open this up. Yeah, it's nothing special. You can put in things at the bottom, few things at the top, put that away. Then what I brought with me, 2 different t-shirts, one for walking and one dry t-shirt for the night. Then long trousers, short trousers. Then I brought with me a rain jacket. I brought with me this vest here. Then for the sleeping setup, I brought with me this sleeping bag that goes to a comfort zone of plus 10 degrees. Then I brought with me a sleeping mat. One fell down. Yeah, this is an inflatable mattress, and in here I also have this inflatable cushion. Then I brought with me this cushion. This is just for comfort. You don't need this, it's just because I can sleep better on this. It takes up really much space in your backpack, so if you can sleep good enough on just an inflatable cushion, this is completely doing the job for you. So for cooking, I just have this pot here, and then I have this that you can put on the propane gas. So that's all you need for cooking. Maybe a spoon. Don't have that here right now, but obvious. Then for water, I have this water filter. You can also make it smaller so it doesn't take up that much space when it's not filled up. On the tour I did, I had with me 2 1.5 liter water bottles. I didn't fill them up to the top because I passed places where I can fill them up, and it doesn't make sense that you carry around extra weight when you just can fill your water bottles up on the way. Then I have mountaineering boots. I want to put these on the table. Then I have with me just a pair of sunglasses, and most important, this tent. Really nice. It just weighs 1.3 kilograms, and on the mountain, fortunately it didn't rain, but I tested this at home, sprayed with the water gun on it for about 10-15 minutes and it held completely dry, so I can recommend this. So how did I document this whole video? For the drone footage I used the DJI Mini 3 with the DJI RC controller. Really happy with that. How can I maintain power in all the devices I have with me with a power bank? Let's continue with the GoPro. You can see the GoPro now because it's currently filming, and that's all what I had to film. So thank you if you've come this far in the video. Would really do me a favor if you like this video and subscribe, maybe leave a nice comment, tell me if I could improve something. So now I want to tell you about the mistake I made. This sleeping bag goes down to 10 degrees. Well, how's that a problem? In the night we had 6 degrees and I was freezing the whole night. I didn't sleep, couldn't restore my energy for the next day. But this is, I would say, the smallest problem, that you don't have energy for the next day. The biggest problem here is if you're freezing, and if you're freezing for a longer time period, this can be really dangerous to your body. And if it goes really cold, you can die from that. So this is the biggest mistake you can do on a mountain, underestimating the weather. So what would I improve? First of all, I would take a warmer jacket with me. Second improvement I would do, a warmer sleeping bag. I wouldn't have had this problem if my sleeping bag was made for 6 degrees or less, would be perfectly fine. And in the next morning I thought, yeah, it will be cloudy like the rest of the week, there won't be that much sun and it will be alright. So I didn't have sunscreen with me. It is not really healthy if you get sunburn once. Your skin heals from that, but if you do this more often and you get really bad sunburns like I did, you will get skin cancer, and it's not a nice thing to have. And what I also forgot was a cap. What I also didn't have with me was a lamp. I mean, yeah, sure, I had the light of the watch, but a headlamp would have been much better. Yeah, so in conclusion, it was really nice on the mountain, but it would have been more comfortable if I have had the right gear with me, and I would have slept more in the night and would have been better recovered the next day, would have had more energy. So with how good you sleep, there come a lot of things that are better or worse on the next day. I need to tell you, the gear I had with me is only a recommendation, and you're responsible for yourself on the mountain. You're also responsible for what you take with you and what will happen on the mountain. Be careful, take the right gear with you, and see you in the next adventure. Thank you for watching. Please hit the subscribe button would help me a lot to produce more content like this. And have a nice evening.